You clicked on this video because you watched me a decade ago and you saw the title and the thumbnail and you were like, huh, what did happen to that guy? Hey YouTube, it's DG. Let's get into it. First off, a really common question I get on my music stuff is, do you still cube? And the answer is yes, I do still cube. I've been grinding only Megaminx for the past few years. I have a 12,000 plus solve session in CS timer right now and I'm averaging around 45. I love this event, it's so much fun. I've been doing a little 5x5 too, trying to qualify for North American Championships. The qualifying time is a minute 8-second average and right now I have an official 109. So hopefully I'll get sub 108 before the qualifying deadline. Now life updates. I have a lot of life updates since the last time I posted on this channel, and if you follow me elsewhere on the internet, you'll probably know all this already, but if you don't, you're gonna be really surprised. First off, I got married. I married my incredible wife Hien last year twice. First, we had a wedding in Vietnam with her family, and then we had a wedding in the US with my family. She's the best. We've been together for 6 years now. We've been living together for a while, and marrying her is the best thing I've ever done. So there's your first life update. Next life update. I won a car on Wheel of Fortune. Last December, I flew out to LA to be on Wheel of Fortune. I practiced a lot in advance and studied as much as possible to get really good at the show. And then luck was on my side and I ended up doing really well and I won a car, a trip to Patagonia, and $8,700 in cash. I feel like if you're a longtime DGCubes viewer, this doesn't actually come as a big surprise. I'm the type of person to do things like that. If you remember Felix's big GAN 473 contest that I won way back when. Wheel of Fortune is just the next iteration of that in my life. I'm really happy with how it went and I actually made an entire video over on DG the Artist breaking down my whole strategy and what it was like to be on the show, so I'll link that in the description. Speaking of DG the Artist, my next huge life update that if you haven't heard you're going to be kind of surprised is I quit my software development job at Twitch to be a full-time rapper. Again, this might actually not come as a huge surprise if you've been watching DGCubes for a while. I've been rapping for fun for a really long time, but now in 2026, I'm rapping for my job, and it's incredible. The whole time I was working at Twitch, I was just dreaming of doing music full time, and it finally came time to quit my job and go all in. I made another video over on DG the Artist about why I quit my job at Twitch, going into all the details, spilling all the tea. And I also have a series over there where I actually expose everything about the job, just reading my journal that I was keeping about my thoughts on the job while I was working there. Links to all that in the description. But the most important thing to talk about, and low-key the main reason I'm making this video that might affect you, is, now that I'm a full-time rapper, doing concerts is my bread and butter. I just had a really awesome concert in DC with two of my good friends, Risk and The Vibe. It's one of my favorite concerts I've ever done, and I just dropped a vlog from that over on DG the Artist too. Another link that will be in the description. But oh my god, I think the best concert that I will ever do, at least as of when the concert happens, is coming this July. July 3rd at North American Championships in Raleigh, North Carolina. I've got another concert. This concert is for cubers. You don't have to be a cuber to go. I'm sure there are going to be some non-cubers there, but it's mainly targeted towards cubers. It's got me as the main act, and then as an opener, we've got Javo, JF Cubing, you may know him as. He's been doing music at a really high level lately, just making super high quality stuff. If you haven't listened to him before, definitely check him out. There's yet another link in the description for that. But yeah, the cubing community, you guys in particular, are the first people who supported me doing music in any capacity. Going way back to I'm RUR Prime U Prime and I Know It, and the Cube Depot rap, and what else did I do? The impersonation rap, and then when I was going by Traceback and I dropped the call casting remix, you were there for all that, and so it just feels right to do these cubing concerts as a way to bring it all full circle and be hey, I'm really doing this now, and it's because of you guys. So if you want to support my dream and come to an absolutely incredible concert that I'm going to be putting in so much work to make sure it's the best concert I've ever done, please get your tickets now. You're not going to believe it. Another link in the description to that. As part of doing music full time, I have just been a lot more active online lately, specifically posting really often over on DG the Artist. I have a new series called Road to J. Cole feature where I'm trying to work as hard as I can as a rapper to eventually get J. Cole on a song of mine. But the series is really more about just sharing the ins and outs of what it's like being a full-time rapper. I get a lot of people in the real world asking me, what do you actually do all day? And the point of that series is to answer that. If you are indeed one of those people who hasn't watched me in a decade, thank you for clicking on this video and for watching this far. It really means a lot. And I hope to have you on board with my new music career. I've put way too many links in the description at this point, but I'm going to put one more to my latest album, You Deserve the World, if you just want to listen to my music and see what it's all about. That, I feel like, will give you the most holistic view of the kind of music I'm making in 2026. Although the album came out in 2025, but it's okay. I don't really know how to end this video, but if you have any questions for me, you can leave them in the comments below, and I might address them in a future video on DG the Artist. I was thinking about bringing the Q&As back, so I might do that, and this might be a good place to start that. Anyway, that's about it for this one. Thanks for watching, and I'll see you in the next video, and I'll also see you in Raleigh, North Carolina for the best concert of your life.